Hello, Victorians. Time flies, doesn't it? It's been 4 years already, and that means the United States is invading us again. What can we do, friends, other than rise to the call of this challenge? Don't worry, we're not going to bore you with all the details, because frankly, the Americans they don't stand a chance. But we are going to show you a couple of the critical moves and critical moments of this war, just so that when you are playing, you have a good idea of how to defend your country. If you don't have any army stationed in North America, as soon as United States start this diplo plan against you, you should start moving all the necessary armies to North America because there's an Atlantic Ocean between us and them, and it's gonna take a while for the army to be fully deployed. Let's see, diplomatically where we are. We have three countries we can sway. We have, of course, France, which is our ally. We have Britain, with whom no relations actually, weirdly, but they're leaning towards us. Probably because they don't like United States. Yeah, they don't like United States. And then we have Austria. They have a defensive pact with us. Okay, so who are we gonna sway this time? France. Um, Britain, we have to sway them with obligation. France, we can call them in as an ally. Okay, France is swayed. We can also call Australia in. We have 80 points. What are we gonna do? Maybe take one state? Because we want to watch out for our infamy level. And I'm really tempted by Dakota because they have gold. Look at gold. We can take Dakota. Um, we take South Carolina, Oklahoma, Louisiana there. So United States, you may have to go to war. Okay, let's do that. Conquer South Dakota. South Dakota, where you come to there. I think we'll sway Austria. We use the points to sway Austria. Austria. US should be, oh, still uncertain. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I guess that's it. Not much we can do. We might as well turn this into primary. So there's absolutely no chance they will say yes. And don't forget to temporarily suspend the decrease of promoting social mobility, as well as enact those enlistment promotion decrease. Because in this version, in version 1.6 of Victoria, all the battles ultimately boils down to uh, manpower. So you need to ensure that your armies are replenished with fresh manpower in a timely way. Bang! Oh, war has broken out. War has broken out. How are we doing? I think we're doing fine. We're doing fine. We'll do a naval invasion in District of Columbia. Again, we don't really expect the naval invasion to succeed, but it will help enormously to lock some of bulk of Americans' army on the coast so that we have much less pressure on the land front. Okay, peace. Finally. That's good news. That's good news for the US as well as for the people. As you can see from the map, we now have a couple of wedges into the territory of
Don't
the
need
US. With the help
that
of
many
one and
forces
ideally two European
anymore,
powers, you should have no problem
for
fending off
sure.
the attacks from the US. That being said, they will continue to attack you. That's just how the
We're gonna
AIs are programmed.
demobilize
And the
them.
critical factor in the success of this strategy is that you should
Um,
maintain a good relationship
who's
with, at least one and ideally two European powers. Um, Usually, Britain and France will not both be getting along well with you because you will essentially be competing for world domination with one of them,
and that's
not
how
two
the
of them.
United States
So
lost the
Britain
second,
plus Austria, or
well, third
France plus Austria,
uh,
something along those
war
lines,
with Russia.
will
So we
be
don't need any
should
of
be the
this
pivot
anymore.
of your uh, diplomacy. And this is how the United States lost its fourth war with Russia. And the little spoiler is that this will not be the last one. Here, there's a lot of gold. This is why we came here in the first
Gold.
place. South Dakota is famous for its gold mine. Indian people living there knew there was gold, but not being too materialistic, they never really mine it. And then in the 1870s, I think the American people started um, mining gold in there. And eventually, the boom was in, I think, the 20th century, 1910, 1920s. So we are a little bit ahead of time. We will make the best use of it by building railways, just to speed up the production. Nationalization of women, which actually originated in Russia. It was initially a Russian story, of course. It was a exaggeration. There was a mob trying to rape women under the excuse of revolution uh, to the dislike of both the White Army and the Red Army. But gradually, a long time, it became a story that probably due to, its sensation as raciness, become a story that people love to use to tarnish the reputation of communism. Okay, we have tenant farmers. So finally, we have got rid of serfdom, although compared with history, we are decades late. Without serfdom, with tenant farmers, although it is not the most progressive land ownership law, but with it, finally, we can implement uh, religious school and public or private schooling, which has been the biggest drag on our innovation. So this is enormously important and good news for Russia. After the fourth war between Russia and the United States, the world enjoyed a couple of years of peace, 3 years to be precise, and then United States started a diplo play to conquer Texas. Of course, morally, we feel obliged to support Texas because we gave them their independence. In the Second War with the U.S., we asked the U.S. to release Texas as an independent country. It would be absurd for us to see that to go wasted so soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to support Texas, and in return, they will become our protectorate. Um, this war is going to be a little different because we won't be able to sway any of those countries with whom we have a defensive pact or alliance. Um, but on the other hand, all we have to do is defend Texas. We don't have to take any territory. So net, it should be easier compared with the last war. When war breaks out, if you mobilize most of your armies, you should have absolutely no problem defending Texas. Actually, you will be making a few inroads into the major territory of the United States. And once you have defended Texas for a certain period of time, long enough, um, US war score will start dropping very, very quickly. To which point you won't even have to attack anymore. All you have to do is set all your armies to defensive mode and wait for the war score to settle. More alarmingly is there's a potential civil war in France, where our best friend, French Republic, is facing a revolt from French aristocratic revolt. I think they are going to call us in because we have a defense pact with French Republic. So I think the sensible thing for us to do is to extort something from them before they can call us in. Yeah, so look, we are listed as leaning towards. We want them to go on because we have an alliance with them, whereas we don't have alliance with aristocratic. Let's see. So we can ask them to transfer a state. We are going to offer France um, our support for Ivory Coast. Oh, France has accepted, and the US is suing for peace. Okay. We can turn Texas into a Dominion, I think. They are a Dominion. They really hate US. And now we're entangled in this French Civil War. I just hope, the rebels do not sway anyone. I think we're going to send one army. That should be enough to tip the balance. So yeah, what we fear is Italy became sided with the rebels. I think what we're going to do is we will need to carry out a naval invasion, maybe somewhere here. What are you gonna do? Promise is a promise, right? And after we started building schools, our literacy ratio has climbed steeply. That's good news. Where is your capital? Where is your capital? Languedoc. Of course, it's always Languedoc. Okay, I think that's quite enough for today. We will circle back with the French Civil War in next episode, but I feel confident we have no problem helping our French ally. Until next time that it is.